And the reason why I say it's a Florida sangria is because we have a ton of fresh fruit that we're gonna be putting into this. And for whatever reason, it just always really reminds me of Florida sunsets, this drink. We are also gonna be using a Florida rum. And I really think that's the star of the show of this drink in general. Okay, so to make this Florida sangria, we are gonna need a few simple ingredients: some cane sugar, some agave, some pineapple juice, some fresh pineapple and orange, some fresh raspberries, some coconut water, any rosé of your choice, and then, like I said, star of the show is the Siesta Key toasted coconut rum. It is a Florida staple and really what makes this drink the Florida sangria that it is. This is the star, this is what you need. And if you can't find this or can't get a hold of it, try to just find any rum that has those coconut notes in them. If not, hopefully you can find something that somewhat replicates this, but let's get into it. First things first, when making this Florida tropical sangria, is we are gonna start by decorating our glasses. I have these really fun, funky glasses that have a palm tree on them with the palm tree stem as the, what do you even call this? The handle? So we're gonna be using those today. We are gonna take our agave, put a generous amount in a little bowl tray situation. We then are gonna take our sugar, like so, and my best advice is don't be afraid to put a lot on the plate or bowl. It does make it easier when you're rimming the glass. I do really love to make the rims of my cocktails really dramatic. I think it adds a really pretty effect to your cocktail, especially if you're staying in with friends and you don't necessarily want to go out, but you want that hotel beach bar experience in your home. I always think decorating it and putting that little extra effort makes all the difference for the cocktail. And just like how I did it on top, I'm then gonna go around pretty generously, and then we are gonna take our glass and dip it right into the sugar. Sugar time. Look how gorgeous. So we're gonna go ahead and do that to the second glass. We go into the sugar now. All over that rim, baby. I did better on this one. I guess this one will be mine. But it should look something like this. Okay, okay. So the sugar's all on the rim of the cocktail glasses. We are then gonna take our orange and we are gonna slice, and try not to slice it too thick when you are making these little cylinders for your cocktail glass. All right, that's a good one. So what is this, like 1/2 inch? I think is perfect, and this is getting juice everywhere. What we are gonna do, now that we have our little cylinder, we are just gonna slice a little, I don't know, make a little slice at the bottom and just set it gently on your cocktail glass. And again, it should look something like this. If the orange is falling, whatever. We are then gonna take our pineapple, slicing vertically, do about 1/2 inch of the pineapple, cut the bottom. Actually, I think we're gonna do the orange on the front. Here is what we're working with. And if you don't wanna be that dramatic, I know that seems like really crazy to have like 2 giant pieces of fruit. You can obviously cut them in wedges if you would like. Now for the fun part, we are moving on to the alcohol. So I went ahead and added some ice cubes to our cocktail glasses as well as into our shaker. We are gonna take some pineapple juice. Again, I don't measure anything around here, but this is gonna be the majority of the base for your drink. So I would say fill a bit above halfway of your shaker with the pineapple juice. We then are gonna take some coconut water. Make sure you shake it really well, by the way. I love incorporating this into the sangria just because it has electrolytes and it's really good for hydrating. We are then gonna just take the rest of the orange that we have and do some fresh squeezed orange juice into here. I'm actually going to get in there with a knife and cut a little bit of this excess orange off just to give it a little bit of extra flavor. Then for our rum, we are gonna put a good serving size in there because we like our drinks strong at Welcome to the Party. Whew. Okay. That was a lot. Put the shaker on. Here we go. Shake, shake. Okay, now that that's shaken up, we are gonna take our cocktail glasses. We are gonna pour, I would say again, a little bit more than halfway. Ooh. Come on now. Maybe a little bit more. Woo. Okay. We're then gonna take, get it. Woo! Okay. Your rosé. And we are just gonna top our drinks with some rosé, give it some bubbles. And now we are gonna take our fresh raspberries. They've already been washed, so no one come for me. And I'm just gonna put 3 on top. That feels right. I love fresh fruit, especially for some sort of tropical beach drink. We're continuing that theme of having some fresh fruit. And I mean, guys, tell me this doesn't look like a sunset. Like, look at all these colors. Look at the color of the drink. This is Florida in a cocktail, and you can't tell me otherwise. All right, now for the taste test. Let's see if it holds up to what I remember it being like. Yep. That sugar rim really just, you don't taste the rosé a ton. It's kind of a hint of rosé and it gives it that carbonation, if you will, in the drink, but you mostly taste the pineapple with the coconut rum and the coconut water and a hint of that fresh squeezed orange juice. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. It is absolutely delicious. It's super refreshing. It's light. And I mean, it will always be, I feel like, something that's close to my heart just because, again, I'm from Florida and this drink will always remind me of home. All right, guys, that's it for this week's episode. I hope you enjoyed making this tropical Florida sangria as much as I love it. It will always be a key staple in my household. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and cheers. I'll see you next time. Yup.